The Emperor of Man is currently trapped betwixt the pyramids by 8 million zombies, monsters, and trolls. These enemies are going to be running forward and trying to kill the Emperor of Man, who is defended by Imperial Spearmen, as well as Kriegsmarine. Behind them, we have 20 Space Marines. There's the Emperor right there. And behind them, we have Cadian Guardsmen backed up by, again, more Spearmen. So there are 2 entrances here, making for pretty good choke point defenses against these 8 million creatures coming forward. It will be one heck of a battle. If you guys do enjoy this video, please be sure to hit that like button, subscribe with notifications turned on, and comment down below. Now let's get into this thing. What's up, gamers? I'm here to tell you about Instant Gaming. Instant Gaming is an amazing place where you can get some fire deals on all sorts of video games. Seriously, it's like 60 to 95% off, as you can see here. These are all of the Star Wars titles they have. They literally have every Star Wars title. You can also get XCOM here, Men of War Assault Squad 2. All of the games I play on the channel you can buy here for extremely cheap prices. If you use my affiliate link in the description, it helps me out a ton. So thank you guys for listening to this sponsorship, and thank you to Instant Gaming for continuing to sponsor the channel. Alrighty then, gamers, pressing start right now, and let's see if the Space Marine defenses can succeed. It looks like actually over here they are already firing out as a number of zombies are getting forward. These are the zombies from Game of Thrones, but that's not all that is here. There's also the fast zombies from Ultimate Epic Battle Simulator 2. As you can see, it's like they're on cocaine, just running on forward, being absolutely crazy. Further back here, there should be some trolls. Yes, there are quite a number of trolls, 50,000 trolls to be exact. On the other side of the battlefield, we've got more Game of Thrones zombies out there, but there's also some other units. There's more fast zombies there as well. Over here, we've got the Ghostface Killers from Scream, which is pretty cool. We've got Dracula over here as well, and I believe Frankenstein. Yes, there's Frankenstein right there. So there's quite a variety of evil units coming forward and attacking the Warhammer 40k defenders here. Of course, these are from Total War Warhammer, the Imperial Spearmen. By the way, I have been playing as the Dark Elves in Warhammer 3, and it is so fun. It is crazy fun. I do love the Total War Warhammer series, but god dang, does Creative Assembly need to make an actually good historical game soon, because we just need it so bad. Here are some of those trolls coming forward as well over here. Now, the nice thing about the Spearmen is they're wonderful cannon fodder. It is going to take the zombies a very long time to push through all of these troopers here. In total, there's only 25,000 Warhammer units, and I would say probably 15,000 of those units are these Spearmen here. That is a substantial amount. And so they need to survive for as long as possible so the Cadian Guardsmen and the Kriegsmarines over here can get as many shots into the enemies as possible. And you can see those Ultramarine shots going into some of these zombies too, which is good because those are causing explosions, killing multiple enemies all at once. It's a wonderful thing. Wunderbar, wunderbar. And over here, I mean, they are getting forward. The Spearmen are dying pretty good, we must admit. However, it is good to see that the shots going out from the defenders are supporting them. They're getting kills, and they're whittling down the enemy, because that is all that matters here. We need as many kills as humanly possible against these monsters before they get too close to the inner defenses. Of course, if they get into the inner defenses, there is the Emperor of Man right here, who is quite powerful, right? Yes, he has about 1 million health, which is pretty insane, but not unstoppable. The other day, we just fought Godzilla, who has 650,000 health, which is a little bit more, or a little bit less than the Emperor of Man, and Godzilla was absolutely nutty and did amazing things, but he did die. He did in fact die, as did King Kong, of course. So, you know, it's not a unstoppable amount of health, and it would easily go down, I think, if the zombies break through too quickly. But it does make for a good last stand of the Empire here. which is wonderful. At the moment, we're verging on 100,000 kills for the defenders and about 7,000 kills for the zombies and monsters. Now, those kills for the zombies and monsters will slow down when they reach these choke points here, because they're going to have to go in single file against the defenders, and they're going to be facing the full brunt of their firepower at that point. I mean, look at all these Cadian guardsmen here. Absolutely insane. So that'll be pretty fun to see. But for now, why don't we go ahead and do a time lapse of the zombies and monsters eating away at the Imperial Spearmen outside, who, you know, we do appreciate their sacrifice. You know, can we get an F in the chat for the boys here who are sacrificing themselves? R.I.P. Let's watch them die. Alright, slowly but surely the zombies do break those outside defenses, and now they're getting to work on the interior. But like we called it, the interior is holding steady at the moment. Now it's going to be a whole different thing when the body piles reach the top and the zombies and monsters are going to be able to go over the top. That's going to be a major problem for the defenders. But for now, and hopefully for the next like million or so kills, the defenders are they're in good standing. And over here is where all those Ultramarines that are right here are firing. So I feel like this entrance is going to withstand the monster army for at least a little longer than these guys over here, I feel like. But at the moment, I mean, well, these guys also have to deal with the trolls. They're not over here. So if you're a Kriegsmarine, you are living on Easy Street right now. But simultaneously, they're in like the same junction. I guess they're still kind of stuck outside here, but for the most part, it's similar. Although I do guess that like the ghost faces and stuff like that do have a little bit more health than the runner zombies. So I guess it is still hard for them over here to a degree. Oh, and there's still runner zombies actually getting in over here too. Oh, it's a whole conundrum. I don't know which side is going to, you know, survive the longest at this point. Hopefully both sides do pretty well, but it does seem like this breach right here is actually growing dramatically as we speak. That's a nasty little spot. Is the same thing happening in these corners? Actually, mildly, yes. Okay, that's actually going to be dangerous going forward. Yes, not very good. At the moment, we do have, let's see, 366,000 dead monsters and 14,300 dead defenders. That leaves 13,000 defenders left alive, which is under half of their total force. Not good. Let's go ahead and time-lapse these guys coming in here, because they're actually kind of breaching through as more trolls come through with that bigger punch value that they've got. This could be actually a break point for the defenders if they're not careful. Alright boys, it's been about 20 minutes here, and yeah, these body piles are growing. 727,000 dead zombies. That's a lot. Oh, look over here. Oh, that's not good. Okay, this side is faring far worse, and the Kriegsmarine over here have zombies, Frankenstein, the whole, excuse me, hiccup, the whole shebang on their doorstep. The other side seems to be doing great at the moment. But I think all the Ultramarines are pointing at this side now. They previously were fighting over here, and now this side seems to be in the most danger, and they're pointing the other way. That's not fantastic. No, sir. But it seems like the Kriegsmarine over here are holding, so they likely will continue to for a while, I feel like. So it's not too bad. Well, why don't we time-lapse it again, baby? 736,000 dead monsters, 18,000 dead defenders. Wow, boys, another 30 minutes just went by, and wow, okay, well, it looks like the defenders got kind of rolled, and now the Emperor of Mankind is fighting for his life. Okie dokie, there's also a few units up here still fighting as well, which is good to see, but I'm actually kind of surprised that this is what ended up happening here. because I really thought this was going to go very differently. There's still 6.7 million enemies left alive, and you know this is probably going to go on for like 3 more hours. So let's reboot it and try again by strengthening the defenses just a little bit more, because yeah, this was rough. All right, boys, let's rip it and ship it again. So we have increased the number of Imperial Spearmen out here, so that way the interior defenses get more time to fire at the enemy, which should be helpful. On top of that, the interior defenses have been buffed, so now we have Cadian's Guardsmen and Kriegsmarines fighting together, as well as now about triple the number of Ultramarines in the back there. So really overall, we have increased the number of defenders by, yeah, about double, I think it is. So there's 72,000 defenders against still 8 million attackers going on here. So it's still a pretty crazy battle, still a lot going on, but at the very least, the defenders, I think, will have a little bit easier of a time now because, well, they're a lot stronger, and they're already at 11,000 kills, which is good. Again, the spearmen don't matter too much. It's more like the interior defenses that matter the most, but they do buy time and allow for eliminations to occur during it. And look at that. That Ultramarine fire is extra devastating now, as there's so many of them firing out there. So that should get a lot more kills, I think. And I mean, hey, you can't knock the spearmen. At least they're probably going to get 1 to 2 kills per spearman. So, you know, if there's 30,000 spearmen on the battlefield, that's at least 60,000 zombie kills. It's nothing compared to the 1 million kills that they got last time, pretty much without the spearmen, but still, it's something. And they are cannon fodder, and they do buy them time, so they do serve a purpose in this battle. It's like a blood for the blood god kind of thing. I don't know if I'm using that with the right faction, because you guys know me, I don't know Warhammer that well, but it's still pretty cool. It's been nice. I do love Warhammer, and honestly, playing a lot more Total War Warhammer 3 has me so much more invested in learning the actual Warhammer lore and stuff like that. Because from what I understand, Warhammer, from the Total War perspective, is like an alt universe or like a ancient universe. I'm not entirely sure, but either way, it's still cool. All right, why don't we go ahead and watch these outside defenses get eaten away. Alright guys, so all of those boys are dead now on the outside, but closer to the inside, they are still alive and still kicking. The fire rate from the interior is still so much better than last time, so these guys are actually holding up so nicely. I think what we're going to do is we're just going to let this ride for a little while, because I'm running out of space with all the time lapses in this video, so let's let it run, and we'll be back in just a second for you guys. With some results after. I'll probably let it run for like 20 or 30 minutes here. Alright boys, it's been a minute, but yeah, the body piles are ginormous. The explosive fire seems to be holding these boys up. I mean, look at all that explosive fire, man. It is just exploding these guys all over the place. It's absolutely beautiful. I think, honestly, the biggest thing that's helping is having all of these Warhammer 40k Space Marines, Ultramarines. Nonetheless, I don't know the difference, but like, hey, it seems to be helping quite a bit. 2.67 million dead monsters, almost 46,000 dead defenders here. Both sides this time seem to be holding extremely well. This side definitely has taken more losses, as they are over the ramparts there, and the side over there not quite as much. So pretty crazy right here. Why don't we go ahead and do a little time lapse going forward, and I just want to see, man, are they able to do this, or are they going to fizzle out and not make it in time? Alright boys, at the moment 3 million enemies dead. It's just a cluster of trolls up top here right now. And then over this way, still lots and lots of zombies, Frankenstein, the whole works coming forward. We're just gonna let this run for a little while longer and check back in a bit, because once again, we don't have unlimited storage in my computer, so we must take drastic measures, yes. So let's just let this run for a bit and be back. Sheesh, boys. At this point, we have almost 5 million dead monsters. There are still spearmen left alive up here, by the way. And the pyramids are now almost, almost joined by 2 more pyramids. Little baby pyramids right there. That's pretty crazy. Oh my god, this is just monstrous, for lack of a better term. A little pun right there. This is ridiculous. Oh my god. 3 million monsters still remain. 21,000 defenders still remain. I mean, this is just straight up absurdity. Straight absurdity. Alright, let's time-lapse these guys charging overhead, because they just keep on coming, baby. Oh, another 10 minutes go by and more sheep to the slaughter. 5 million dead monsters now. 48,000 dead Warhammer units. Let's let it run for a while, boys. This is taking ages. It has been like 6 hours now. Oh my god. I leave and I take the dog for like a long walk. And this is still going on. It's never ending, bro. Alright, 1.3 million of the zomboys left alive. At least it's like kind of close. At least it's kind of close to Jover. That's good. These very long battles, they suck up some time, don't they, folks? Don't they? Oh my god. I think it's clear that the defenders are going to win. 20,000 of them still remain. And 1.3 million monsters remain. Alright, we'll do another time. Let's see if my my storage space holds up. Might finally give in. Boys! It's been 72 years, and it's almost Jover. Look at these piles. We haven't... Oh my god, they're glitching now. There's a lot of glitches going on, to be honest. We have not seen piles this big in a long time. We have not done a choke point like this in a minute. This has been ongoing. This video is going to come out so late today. So late. I'm just gonna let it run because, I mean, at this point, just like let it roll. 500,000 monsters remaining. 18,966 humans remaining. Warhammer kicking butt per usual. Let it ride. Alright, boys! 80,000 zombies remain, which is like nothing. These guys clearly managed to survive the second round. So let's just go ahead and hit the nuke on them. Yeah. Oh, we took it. We might have taken out some of the Warhammer characters too, in the process. Whoops. That's rough. Oh, but some of them are still alive. Nice. Hey, the Space Marines lived. Good. They'll kill the last of the zombies. Alright, guys. Look at these body piles. Absolutely insane how tall they got. That is... Oh, hello, Emperor. Wow, that's crazy. Either way, guys, thank you so much for watching. I really do hope you enjoyed this video. Please be sure to hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and comment down below. I'll see you on the next one. Peace. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Be sure to click that subscribe button for more content, and hit the notification bell if you'd like to be alerted to whenever I live stream or upload. Thanks so much.